Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin probably, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey y'all. What's up? Y'all, when I tell y'all I am tired of the rain, it's raining again. It's raining again. There's a tropical depression that's been hanging over us for about a day now. If I had found an Airbnb fast enough, I would not be here. Home doesn't feel right yet. So it's kind of annoying. It's actually really annoying that it's just still so glum, so dim, so gray, and not in a good way. So yeah, there's that. How y'all doing today? Y'all asked me for Raising Kanan, y'all gonna come through now because y'all asked me for it, and I spent the time watching the episodes and getting screenshots. So I expect to see you people here. Okay? I want to see you now. Where you at? Okay, hold up. All right, I see y'all. I see y'all in the chat. What's up? You been missing my reviews, Julia? I appreciate that. Child, it's not that easy to stay somewhere you don't have a place to live. Where I was gonna stay at, Julia. I mean, not Julia. Who said I should have stayed? Whoever that was, I can't see. Whoever said that? Where I was gonna live? What I was gonna do, girl? Okay. y'all gotta know I'm out here making the best decisions for myself. Okay. But I'm happy that y'all here, because I thought that Raising Kanan was hood shit that I needed in my life. No, you did not miss anything. I have not gotten into this gangster shit just yet. I'm trying to give y'all a chance to get into the room. I'm about to, though. Lyric, can you do me a favor? Come here. There's a bag right there. Can you give me like 2 of the wipes out there? Yeah. I got the screenshots. I got the screenshots. Okay. Bow. Okay. And we ain't about to talk about every little thing. Okay. So don't look for that, because that's not happening. It's a lot, but it ain't every little thing. Okay. This is not Bobby Brown, bitch. It's not every little step I take. It's not. No, that's not what we're going to do today. But we're going to talk about these main key points. Okay. And I got the pictures to go with it. Let me pull up my notes, and we can go ahead and get into some gangster shit, because that's what Raising Kanan is. Did y'all watch the verses last night with Ja Rule and Fat Joe? I was like, if these niggas say the streets need a body one more time, okay? The streets need a body. The streets need a body. I'm like, nigga, it's a pandemic. The streets got mad bodies. The streets got mad bodies. Niggas is dying at ridiculous numbers in Chicago. The streets got bodies. Okay? Like I get it, but we don't have to keep, yelling that out into the atmosphere. I'm just saying. I mean, we already knew Ja Rule was gonna win. Like, I feel like that goes without saying. Like, like who was there? Like, if you were there during that time, you know that Ja Rule was going to win. Like, Fat Joe, one of Fat Joe's best songs has Ja Rule on it. Like, what's love got to do? Got to do with it, babe. What's love? It's about us. It's about us, babe. Listen, his vibe was everything. Ja Rule was on one, and I know you getting bored. Y'all know I love Ja Rule, so I was excited. I had forgot about it until Lyric turned it on, and then we watched it. I was gonna do this review last night, but I was just like, no, girl, let's wait until tomorrow because I wanted to watch the verses. But yeah, child, Ja Rule look good too. He took his shirt off. I was like, you just showing off now, Ja Rule. Put your shirt back on. Yeah. But let's go ahead because I want to save some of that for the BondyBlue show that I'm gonna probably try to do either later today or tomorrow. I'll see when I come back from washing clothes. Because y'all know we don't get a new washing machine until Friday. I'm glad I ordered it though. Okay, ain't nobody got time to be out here not being able to wash your clothes at your house. Like that's just. I gotta look through some. Yeah, I'm waiting until this insurance shit gets situated, and then I'll know what I'm doing. But for now, I'ma just stay here with Lyric until that gets figured out. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the nigga shit that went down on Raising Kanan. Okay. So this first lie right here is Rock getting told that she needs approval from the housing authority. And she's told that she can't be putting no holes in these apartment floors. You don't own nothing in here. Okay, this is good times, bitch. You do not own this apartment. You cannot be doing construction. You can't put a nail in the wall unless the city okays it. All right. This dude is a real asshole. You know what I'm saying? He's looking her up and down and being all misogynistic and, just a little man with a lot of frustration on the inside. You can tell. Like it's like seeping through his pores that he's mad about something. Probably the way his life turned out. I mean, you seem to have a good city job. You get to tell people what to do, and you're still sitting up here with all of this attitude, sir. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? But either way, Rock felt what it was and decided to flirt with him a little bit. How about we have a little meeting later on? And it seemed like it was like a schedule for a dick appointment. That's what he thought. We'll come back to that later. So y'all, Malcolm rose up on his doctor asking if he has a son, could his son give him a transplant so he don't die? Okay. The doctor says she may be able to do something for him with a kid, but the guardian has to approve, and it probably wouldn't be like 100%. So yes. After that, Lulu is running the show as the money man for this showcase that him and Crown Camacho and Jess are putting together. Let's not neglect the fact that Jess has been a part of this situation. She's smart, okay? She knows that she wants to get out the hood through this music business, all right? And she seems to have like a lot of fever, a lot of energy for it. You know what I'm saying? So Lulu is paying all the bills, and Rock comes in because she wants to sell drugs at the showcase, okay? And he says, fuck no, I want this to be clean. And Lulu goes to tell Nick the same thing because he don't have time to have y'all in the showcase with the kids starting shit, all right? So Nick agrees, but when he walks out, Nick is like, can you believe this nigga? This nigga got chutzpah. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come up to me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put me at a disadvantage. He didn't came in my neck, and now he gonna ask me for a favor? Yeah, still got a lot of chutzpah. Okay, that's some audacity, my nigga. Okay, like I thought that shit was hilarious. Okay, hilarious. Nigga said Just is a great value, Angela Valdez. That is hilarious. Okay, so Neek warns Lulu. that some hot shit is coming. Okay, he been warning them for a minute that some hot shit was coming. We didn't know exactly how hot until we got to episode 8, but just hold on, we gonna get there. Okay, so Nick tells him, tells Scrappy and his boy, okay, child, I wish I had a picture of him, but he tells him basically, hey, go light that shit up. So he told Lulu that he wasn't gonna do shit, but then he tells Scrappy, the turncoat, and his own homeboy, you know, that's in his crew, y'all go and light the showcase up. Okay, go shoot that shit up. All right. And y'all know the showcase is supposed to be famous and jukebox performing. So nobody wants the kids to get shot up on the stage. That's not what anybody wants, okay? Except for Nick and them, because they don't give a fuck. All right. So then we see Raquel cutting Kanan's hair, and she asks, when you gonna tell me you got arrested? You know, she wants to know what was said in the conversation between him and the cop, him and Malcolm, him and Omar Epps, him and his real daddy. Okay. And also wants to know who picked him up from the police station. Was it one of your uncles? And, you know, he was like, nah. And eventually she figures out it was Symphony. And she tells him to pull his pussy up because this ain't it. Okay. You just keep causing me issues. You know, it's not the last time he's going to cause you an issue, Rock. Just hold on. Your son is retarded. You should have had a daughter. Okay. I'm just saying, a daughter would have known what to do. If you would have had, you know, if you would have been impressing this drug shit onto Jukebox, this shit would be handled appropriately, because Jukebox knows shit that Kanan don't know, because she pay attention and she don't open her mouth. She not stupid. I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, where am I in my notes? Okay, so Lulu, Marvin, and Rock. I don't have a screenshot of that. But anyway, Lulu, Marvin, no. I'm skipping shit. I'm sorry. Nicole pops up at Jukebox house. So y'all know last episode, Nicole's mom caught Jukebox and Nicole in there kissing. And now she's blaming everything on Jukebox. Like, you know, she took advantage of you and you didn't know what was going on and all of this bullshit, right? So Nicole pops up at her house. She's so happy to see her. Y'all know how it is when you want to be with somebody and your people don't want y'all to be together, but you want y'all to be together. It was like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like real emotion. The hug was serious. You know what I'm saying? But it was obvious that Nicole's mom wouldn't have talked to Jukebox like that if she was a white girl. Nicole, your mom's a racist. So yeah, y'all, moving on from there. Okay. So Lulu, Marvin, and Rock talk about how Dean didn't meet up for the pickup. All right. So they running out of drugs. They need to go and hold up, wait, and they need to go, but okay, my note got fucked up. But anyway, they need to find somebody else to get drugs from, since Dean ain't fucking with them no more. Rock kind of messed that situation up for herself by trying to go around him. You done got that man's security killed and everything. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go around Dean and use his side dude or whatever. Not a side dude dead, and you out on a drug connect. Okay. And now Dean is giving all his drugs to Neek, putting him at an advantage over you. Rock, you fucking up. I know you want to act like Marvin's fucking up and Lulu's not paying attention, but hey, you're fucking up too, ma'am. That was something you did all on your own, and it didn't seem to be a good idea. Now, was it? Because you fucked up the last connect you had. Okay. But either way, she says it must be nice chilling while she's putting out fires and shit, talking about Marvin and Lulu. And then at some point, Marvin starts arguing with Lulu. It's like, you know, fuck Marvin, no fuck Lulu, no fuck you and that bitch ass showcase, you fake ass Barry Gordy ass nigga. Oh, you know, it's them going back and forth about that, right? And eventually Lulu gets up and says, Jukebox is performing at my showcase. Oh, you ain't know that? Won't you try being a father, bitch ass nigga? I thought that shit was hilarious. Like, won't you try being a pappy, you bitch ass nigga? Okay, worrying about what's going on with me and my showcase, hating on my talents. Worry about your daughter, fuck ass. Okay, so y'all, Rock goes to see Dean in a last ditch attempt to make things right, but Neek is buying her out and Dean can't trust her. So that's the kaputs on the situation with Dean.
Then Rock goes to the bodega so she can talk to Juliana, which is the Colombian's wife. All right. She all fucked up in the face because he stayed beating on her because something wrong with him. And Rock wants to talk to Juliana's cousin. Okay, Juliana's cousin, I think his name is Julian. I said, oh, all right, Juliana and Julian. Gotcha. All right, they cousins. They sell dope. They Colombian. All right, got it. All right, it's committed to my memory. Okay, but either way, Rock wants that hookup. Juliana obviously is going to task Rock with getting rid of her husband at some point. I honestly felt like it took them too many fucking episodes to make this happen. This man been beating on this lady since we first met them on episode 1 or 2. I feel like, Rock should have been knocked this nigga head off. This conversation should have been happened, but we just kind of, slowly, scurrying up to it at this point. Y'all, this coffee is amazing. Lyric makes amazing coffee. Anyway, so moving on from there. Let me back this up for a second. Put my feet flat. Jesus. Hold up, y'all. I gotta move on to my next screenshot. Here we go. All right. So, y'all, the rookie pulls up on Jukebox, okay? And she was just putting Nicole on a bus. They had a hug, I believe, and the rookie was watching the whole time. She approaches Juke and asks her about D-Wiz. And of course, Jukebox ain't about to give up no information. She ain't new to this. She true to this, okay? This is her blood. She know what she doing, all right? Smile, smirked at the lady. Bitch, I ain't got no information for you. Get the fuck on. And the lady was like, listen, I know stuff. I know life stuff too. So if you ever need somebody to talk to, you hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Child, I don't know why Alexa talking to me. But either way, okay, either way, this, when I was actually making my notes for this the first time, because I watched this episode like that first Sunday when it happened and made notes, but I just didn't get the screenshots. So when I came back to get the screenshots for this episode, this is when I realized that the cop bitch is gay. Okay? Rookie is gay. Rookie is going to then help Jukebox or be a mentor to Jukebox in some way. Because remember, Jukebox becomes a cop. Okay? So, and then I think in the preview, we saw them in the car together at some point. And we know later on in the episode, Jukebox got pulled in by some cops. We'll get to that in a minute. But we know she got pulled in by some cops and she got released by another cop. And it was because, I believe, her. At first, I thought it was Malcolm. But when I watched this shit back and watched this conversation happen for the second time, I was like, oh, yeah, this, that, we fam shit. And that's why she smirked at her. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't notice that the first time, bitch. Sometimes you got to watch it twice. Anyway, y'all, Rock and Kanan are getting ready for the showcase. And she tries to tie his tie and then feels like shit about herself because she doesn't know how to do it. But somehow, while feeling bad and having a conversation with her son, she figures out how to tie it. Just saying. Noticed it. Whatever. Backstage at the showcase, Jukebox is nervous and Famous comes in flirting with Nicole, all disrespectful and shit. Ain't nobody here for you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nobody here to see you, Otis. Okay? She is here for Jukebox. Okay? That's why Jukebox is the one that's nervous, because this is really about her. Anyway, then Jukebox goes in the back, throws up. Kanan shows up and apologizes for that crazy shit he said to her last episode about knowing her secrets and all of that. He talks her off the ledge, and then she comes out and is able to do her job, get on stage, and perform this song with Famous. Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. All right? Moving on from there. So Rock goes to meet with that city government employee dude, okay? And she was just going there to throw some money at him. Hey, I ain't about to fuck you. Here goes some money. And he grabs her and she tells him, no, stop. Leave me the fuck alone. Get off me, nigga. Bow. And he just chokes her and he tries to rape her, y'all. He tried to snatch her cooch. I was like, no. And then she ended up hitting him in the head and in the face with a hammer. It didn't kill him. I'm surprised. But eventually, Marvin makes a meal of that nigga and puts him in a wall and staple guns him in the head. I love when she said, make a meal of this nigga Marvin. Like, he tried to rape me. Can you believe it? Like, I knew when he was trying to do it, I was like, this nigga don't know what's coming for him. He has no idea. He caught the right one today. Okay. Cause who knows who that old nasty ass, angry ass old man probably was pushing up on all these other times. You know, that's the type of niggas that push up on young girls in the neighborhood and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like muscle young girls, 16, 17-year-old girls, beat them, get them pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Sexually assault them, fuck them up. Yeah, somebody needed to staple gun that nigga in the head. He didn't need to be roaming around the neighborhood all free and pretending as if he's a good guy because he got a city job. Fuck out of here. He had to go. Night, nigga. Okay, so Jessica finds Nicole in the club, right? And some dudes was, you know, pushing up on her, and Jessica comes over like, hey, won't you get the fuck on? All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, go on. And Crown is walking in, rolling a blunt, and we see him pull out crack and put crack inside the blunt. I said, okay, that's what we on. So they all sitting down with each other in the club, getting ready for the show to start. Crown lights the joint. We about to get lit in this bitch. He passes it to Jessica. Jessica says, no, thank you. And tells Nicole if she wants to hit it, then she should. I said, now, bitch, if you don't want to hit it, why would you tell her to? That's some bullshit right there. I was mad at Jessica for that shit because I feel like Nicole was probably going to be easily influenced anyway, but still, bitch, why you had to be the one to put the arm on the shoulder if you want to smoke the crack lace, you know, joint, do it then. Like, I was just like, bitch, oh my God. And of course, she smokes the joint laced with the crack. Now her mind is open, okay? So y'all, we see Famous get his ass on stage, hold up, and he chokes. All right, he choked. He got up there, he did all of that talking, and he ended up choking. But Jukebox saves the day. All right, she was like, Southside, run this motherfucker. All right, gives Famous a chance to gather himself, and eventually he gets up, you know, and starts doing his rap. As he's doing his rap, Kanan hears Famous fronting in his rhymes, telling a story about what happened with Buck 20 or Buck 50 or whatever the fuck the little boy's name is, Davina's old man, okay? Famous is writing about the murder, the killing in his rhyme, okay? And it's like, nigga, y'all from the neighborhood, everybody gonna know who you talking about. Lulu sees Scrappy, and Scrappy give him kind of a little head nod. And so he starts a fight so that it can start a melee and so everybody could get out without them shooting the club up, okay? But the dude that Scrappy was with, who is a part of Neek's gang, he said, I might have been born at night, nigga, but not last night. And he pulls a gun on him, all right? Later on, we see they beat the shit out of Scrappy. He lost the eye and his liver, and they dropped his body off outside of Rock's house. So it was real fucked up, all right? But before we got to that, Famous gets his dick sucked in the bathroom by some random chick. Jukebox makes out with Nicole on a bus, and Lulu fucks the piss out of Jessica in a limo. All right. And then Kanan goes and fucks on Davina. Child, you better enjoy it while it lasts, because it won't last long. It won't last long. Okay. So we're about to move on to the next episode, y'all. I don't like Jessica. She gives me bad vibes. Buck 20. All right, it was Buck 20. All right, that's what I thought. Famous dry snitch something terrible. He said the block spelled out the man's name, shaking my head. Exactly. Famous probably ain't going to be around too long. I mean, he's not the most famous either. Thank you for the cash apps. Nah, that was a regular email, I believe. Bobby Schmurder did the same thing. Mitch caught a body about a week ago. I'm sorry, that is my song. Okay, and you be on some hot nigga. I got me twirling, he drop, nigga. All right, I'm gonna stop. Pow. That was a mistake. We can't stop singing that shit. Mitch caught about a week ago. All right, anyway, I'm done. So this nigga right here, I had to lighten this shit up so much. This nigga right here is the one that Scrappy was with that's pulling a gun on him right now. So the next episode, Lulu rolls up on him while he eating his girl's box out and shoots up the joint. And the fact that he got away, I was rooting for the nigga to win. I said, I don't know what's going on here, but the fact that he was able to twirl out of the bed, make it to his gun, shoot back, and get away. I said, I don't know what in the black exploitation action figure shit is going on here, but I wanted the nigga to win just because he got away. Okay, even though I don't like him. But anyway, y'all, that's because Lulu had a Tech 9. That's why they don't even make those no more, because they used to always jam. So y'all, Rock, Kanan, Davina, and Symphony all go to dinner, right? Now, when Rock walks up with Kanan, she had no idea that Symphony was going to be there. Y'all know she's mad at him for going and getting Kanan out of jail without telling her, right? So she walks outside. Man, fuck this. She walks outside. She's pissed off. I told you nobody gets in between me and my son. You know what I'm saying? She was real upset about it. But he started talking to her about Hall and Oates, okay? Sarah, smile. Listen, I was like, smile. Look, I love Hall and Oates. Anyway, but I really love that. I can't go for that. No, no, no can do. I can't go for that. No, no, no can do. I do almost anything that you want me to. Yeah, I do almost anything that you want me to, yeah, but I can't go for that. No, no, no can do. I can't go for that. No. All right, you're doing too much, bitch. No can do. Y'all shout out to Lil Duval. Anyway, child, I have such a love-hate relationship with that big-head little nigga. Anyway, so like I was saying, y'all, he brought up Hall and Oates and they go back in to have dinner. They have a really good time, and Rock tells Kanan when they, leaving, hey, nigga, don't be making me no young grandmother, right? So when they get back to Davina's house, Davina asks Kanan about Famous's rap. And he was like, man, that's just a song, man. Famous ain't in the streets. She was like, I know Famous ain't in the streets, but I know you in the streets. And he was like, let me help you with the baby, get inside. And she was like, nah, I'm straight, Kanan. I'll see you at school, nigga. Boom, get off me. It's over. It's done with. Davina is no more, nigga. You ruined it. Okay, that's what you get for being stupid, killing people, boyfriends and shit. You crazy ass. Like, you did that shit on purpose. Subconsciously, you did that shit on purpose, okay? Anyway, y'all, Juke is getting ready to go to this dance with Nicole, right? And she went shopping in an attempt to find a dress to wear to the dance, but none of it was feeling right. Then the lady at the store was like, did you leave the dresses? Bitch, ain't nobody trying to steal these ugly ass dresses. Get your dumb ass off my neck. Okay? Eventually, she's going to get her a nice little suit to wear, but we'll get to that eventually. Either way, Kanan decides that he's going to cook crack. Okay? So because they were already low on crack, he wants to cut it more. So he decides to step on the already stepped on cocaine with something they call in Cinder Williams, which to me sounds like brick dust. Either way, okay, it is a heavy, heavy hitter. Okay. And he cooks it and he ends up giving a vial of it to Juke for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. I mean, because he gave it to Juke, I think, before the police even pulled up. But either way, he gave it to Juke. Juke walks off. Malcolm tells Kanan that he needs to ask Rock about him because they go way back and he may be surprised when he finds out. Nigga, stop tiptoeing around it and just say what it is if you gonna say what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about it. Then everybody starts dying after they put out 20 samples of the blue caps, right? The blue caps is the crack that Kanan cooked, right? Marvin finds out about the shit and tells them they need to burn the evidence of it and stay quiet. Don't say nothing to nobody because if Rock finds out, she gonna kill both of us, nigga. Stay quiet with your dumb ass, okay? Y'all, the stupid ass dudes that he got to do this with him, one of the dudes didn't want to do it, but he went along with it anyway because Kanan started waving that, who my mama dick around, you know what I'm saying? And so he was like, all right, fine, rock your mama, I'm gonna listen to you, little nigga, but this shit's stupid, right? You still shouldn't have did this shit. I'd have been like, what you gonna do, little nigga? What you gonna do? No, I ain't doing that shit. Like, y'all pussy. It definitely reminded me of fentanyl. It definitely reminded me of what happened that week. Okay. So y'all think he was cutting it with fentanyl? I don't know, y'all. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter because they used to cut crack with all kind of shit back in the day that would end up, fucking people up in this way. Damn sure wasn't baking soda. Okay. But anyway, y'all, Rock and Lulu go to talk to Juliana's Colombian cousin Julian, right? They talk, but the deal isn't sealed. Okay, so after Rock goes to fuck Symphony, and they talk about eventually having a baby and her not being a queen pin any longer. And I was just kind of like, girl, are you really trying to have that type of conversation with this man? Really? He looks scared. Like he don't want you implanting, he don't want implanting no baby into you, incubus bitch. Okay, all for you to try to kill him later. Like she a Black Widow bitch. She have a baby with you then kill you. He ain't got time for that. He looks scared. All right. Then Unique rolls up on Lulu with old boy who fuck Scrap up. And Lulu was just trying to get himself a sandwich. And he was giving him, the heads up. He was like, look, Rock only got a few more months before I mop her up off these streets. So I'm letting you know, I think you smart. I think you the truth. I like your little music situation. I like how you're trying to do other things. Because Neek sees the bigger picture in them being able to funnel their drugs in and out of the music industry. Okay, smart. Neek is smart. I actually like Neek. Okay, I know he's supposed to be the opposition, but I like him. Anyway, I just like the way he handled himself. You know what I'm saying? Real old school nigga, like, hood shit. And I like that about him. Anyway, he be clean as fuck too. Either way, he says, I'm going to apologize to you now for what I'm about to do later, Lulu. And, Lulu's like, man, look, whatever, nigga. He gets up and walks out. He was like, he's a riddle wrapped up in a nigga. I was just like, I love this nigga Neek. I love him. He's amazing. He's doing great. I'm appreciative of his energy. Okay, let's go ahead and move on, you guys. Things are going to get dark here. So, y'all, Nicole is getting ready for the dance, and her mom tells her that, I don't want you to have sex, but, just be safe. And Nicole is like, ma'am, I am a lesbian. I am not about to fuck that little boy y'all making me go out on this, to this dance with. I am a lesbian, all right? And I'm not going to get pregnant because lesbians don't get pregnant when they have sex with other lesbians, okay? And her mama was like, you don't know what you were doing. That girl, she controlled you. She tricked you. And she was like, Mom, the fuck? Okay, so she actually starts an argument between her mom and her dad when her dad comes in. Dad, Mom's telling me I can fuck my date, They go ahead and argue outside. Her date gets there. She puts her earphones on and listens to this song because earlier they had met in a park. And Jukebox gave Nicole a little tape with a song that she sung specifically for her, right? Meanwhile, Jukebox is getting ready for the dance in her fly ass suit, and Rock walks in on her, and Rock tells her that she's happy for her, and Nicole is lucky and she's not her daddy. So whatever she wants to do, she's happy for her. Nicole with that ugly dress on. Girl, it was the early 90s. Don't trip. It was the early 90s. Feel the moment. Okay. Feel the Buffy of it all. Because I was thinking about, she reminded me of Buffy back in the day when Buffy went to prom. Like they used to always want these like big ass, low-key wet dress looking prom dresses. But either way, y'all, Nicole went into the room, y'all. Remember, she had the crack that she got out of Jukebox book bag when he was at the park. Smoked the crack and died. Hold up, y'all. Like the video for me here. So yeah, y'all, Nicole dead to the floor after one hit off that crack pipe, y'all. I was so like, oh my God, no. She shouldn't have. She really shouldn't have. But after she did it that first time, Y'all, it really don't take a lot for people to get hooked on that shit. As soon as she saw it, she grabbed that shit out of jukebox book bag, put that shit in her pocket, went home, put on jukebox song, put on her prom dress, you know, her her debutante ball dress, and smoked that little hit. I was like, did you really think your people wasn't gonna smell that shit? Crack has a very potent smell. Like, you really thought they wasn't gonna smell that shit? I was sorry for her because she wasn't supposed to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, nigga ain't supposed to die because they hit a crack pipe one time. That's not supposed to happen like that. But at the same time, bitch, what is you smoking crack for? Like, crack had been out since the 80s. Like, what is we doing? I was just like, no, Nicole, how you did this? I was so hurt for Jukebox, y'all. Jukebox got cute and dressed and went and stood outside that debutante ball and waited for Nicole. And of course, Nicole never came. So the next episode, Jukebox and Kanan go down to the funeral. And yeah, everybody wants to keep calling me while I'm in the middle of this video. Hold up, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Juke and Kanan go to the funeral. Nicole's parents want her to leave. The dad is a little bit more understanding. He's like, you know, you have to leave, Laverne. Laverne, you got to go. But then as soon as Nicole's mom sees her, she has to get out of here. It's her fault, you know. She didn't do that this time, but she said she had to go. She asked for security to have her escorted out, and she was just like, all right, we gonna go. So they left. Excuse me, y'all. Later on, Jukebox sneaks into their house, breaks a window and everything. I said, Juke, you didn't lost your damn mind. But yeah, she's in grief. She's in a fog. Like, it would really have been great if Juke had been raised by parents at some point, because this would have been a time for somebody to pay attention to their fucking daughter spiraling out of control. But anyway, she breaks into Nicole's room, watches the tape that they made together, cries terribly, lays there like on her desk in her room for a while. And as soon as she's putting the stuff in her bag, you can hear Nicole's parents come home, see the broken glass. The dad goes upstairs, sees Laverne, sees how hurt and out of it she looks. And you can see that he felt bad for her. And he was like, Laverne, you got to get out of here. We didn't know it was you. You have got to get out of here. But she's not listening. So the police come in, and then the mom comes in. It's your fault. It's your fault. She died because of the drugs she got for real. We had to lie to her family about what happened to her because we didn't want them to see her like that. And I was just like, ma'am, I get it. I really, really do. But you was gonna look for somebody to blame when at the end of the day, your daughter was out here experimenting with drugs. Mostly because y'all did not accept her. To be clear. If you had been accepting of her, if you had had conversations with her, if she had felt more open with you, maybe she would not have felt the need to smoke crack right before she went on to the debutante ball. Like, you could definitely tell that the mom is blaming herself, so she is projecting onto Jukebox. Okay? But the police come, thank God, you know, Black police officers, because they didn't kill her or anything, but they arrested her. And then on her way to the police station, they get a call to let her go. They let her go, you know, and then she goes to meet with Kanan, and she doesn't even blame Kanan. You know, she tells him that she found out Nicole died because of the blue caps. And he was like, I don't even know what to say. And she was like, it's not your fault. It's this fucked up ass neighborhood. It's where we live. You know what I'm saying? The life we live in is just fucked up. And that's true. That is absolutely true. If you don't have crack in your book bag, then your girlfriend can't steal the crack and then do it. You know, if your family not selling drugs and it's not all hunky-dory and shit for people to be smoking, you know, crack lace blunts at showcases for fucking kids and shit. Like, think about it, y'all. Ultimately, when you are in that life, you are allowing those things to be present around you in a way that otherwise they would not. You know what I'm saying? Unless you go out there looking for the shit. And I feel like Nicole was looking for the shit. You know what I'm saying? All this fentanyl talk got me scared. Child, listen, as long as you not doing cocaine or heroin, you should be fine, love. It's okay. Take a deep breath. But anyway, y'all, so after that, Rock and Juliana. So let's move on to that set of screenshots. Okay. So Rock and Juliana set up her husband finally and kill him and make it look like a robbery. I loved it. It was amazing. I love the bun she had. Y'all know she had that old school roll in the back. I really appreciated that. She looked fabulous. Y'all, Rock has been giving me life with the looks. You know what I'm saying? Kill him with the looks. Kill him with the looks. All right. Malcolm and the police are finding the bodies from the stepped on crack, and the rookie suspects Rock. Lulu tells Rock about the blue caps later on, and Marvin, who already knows about it, is in charge of finding out who did it and deading their ass. Rock talks to Lulu about what he said when he talked to Unique, right? And he basically, has to go on this diatribe and this convincing monologue about how he ain't flipping for nothing to nobody. All right? You already know what it is. You already know who I'm about to die for, who I'm about to die about, bitch. You already know what it is. Don't be asking me no questions like that. Okay, we get it, Lulu. That's your big sister. You loyal. It's on a calm down. We got it. You know what I'm saying? Scary. All right. Hold up. You was living for the hair, right? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I look pretty today. Thank you. Child, I'm trying. But yeah, y'all. So the Queensboro dudes. Y'all remember that when Kanan walked in and told them two dudes he was stepping on the crack further? Well, guess what? Those were the Queensboro dudes. Okay. So one of the Queensboro dudes, the main one that didn't want to do this shit in the first place, got popped by the cop, right? Got popped by Malcolm and the rookie because they went and talked to a crackhead, give a crackhead some money. Crackhead said it was some Queensboro dudes, gave the name, whatever. They roll up on him. He sings like a fucking canary. It was Kanan. He 15 years old. Nigga, is that age limit on selling dope? You know who his mama is? The fuck? Okay, so now Malcolm wants to go and handle this shit without the rookie. The rookie's feeling away, but she'll be okay. All right, so Malcolm goes and pulls Rock over, tells her to meet him at the park before he arrests Kanan for killing 6 people. So they get to the park, and we find out from this conversation that back in the day, she was 16 years old when this undercover police officer named Malcolm got her pregnant. So that's why everybody not really supposed to know that they was fucking, because she was underage, which is even more so why it makes it creepy. Him always talking about, oh, it was Queensbridge, not Queensboro, child, whatever. My notes say Queensboro, whatever. Queensbridge. Y'all, please stop. It's not that deep. Please, okay? Like, correct me about shit that don't matter. Them niggas that was selling the crack with him got popped. That's that on that. Anyway, so yes, she mentions how his old ass pushed up on her when she was 16. He says that she let DEFCON hit. And then that's when she clarifies that DEFCON never hit because DEFCON was gay and she was a beard for him. She was his cover. Which I was like, damn, I would have never thought it. Well, now we have a clear picture here. Malcolm basically tells her that, if she doesn't get Kanan to talk to him, then he's going to let everybody know that she was a snitch because she got pregnant by a cop. And that, and that's probably how DEFCON got popped. He'll kind of make that scenario happen in people's minds. And he'll make sure he protects Kanan so that none of the weight will come down on him. I was just like, child, I don't know how you going to protect him. What you going to put him in witness protection? You should think he going to listen, child, anyway. Child, now y'all continuing on these Queensbridge and the Queens Child see what I mean? QPC, nigga. Okay, listen. So Rock confronts Kanan. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to stop reading the comments because y'all fucking me up. I'm reading what y'all saying and it's getting me off my mark here. Okay. Anyway, so after Rock has this conversation with him, she goes home to ask Kanan about it and really to go off on him about continuing to be a fucking problem for her. And then she explains that, oh, you want to go in business with your Uncle Marvin, right? Do you know your Uncle Marvin used to be a fucking crackhead? Okay. He got so enthralled in this shit that he started selling it out of his back door, which is a no-no in this business. Okay, you can't trust him, but that's the nigga that you wanted to go in business with. And then she says, nigga, I have been cleaning up messes for you this whole time. And she mentions D Wiz, and he had to look on his face like, what? And she was like, yeah, that's right. I had to kill D Wiz. The streets needed a body. They was coming, and I wasn't gonna let it be you, so it had to be your friend. So who's to blame for real, for real? Because at first he was getting all mouthy with her talking about don't blame Uncle Marvin and don't blame me because it's really your fault. And she smacked the shit out of him. And while his ass was on the floor, she bent down and let him know, no, nigga, this is your fault. And it's also your fault that your fucking friend is dead. How about that? Okay? Anyway, Rock goes over to them apartments to talk to Marvin, hits him with a 2x4 and tells him that she can't rock with him no more because he's a motherfucking liability, which he is. I felt so bad though, y'all. The tears in both of their eyes. I was just like, this hurts, but we can't have him fucking up the business no more, okay? Like, you got bodies on Kanan now, more than he had from the beginning. Like, goddamn, 6 more bodies on my son's spirit, nigga. No, you can't kick it with us no more. You can't sit at our table, nigga. You don't go here no more. Okay, you have been expelled, you know. Kanan goes running to see Davina and finds out that CPS has come and got Davina and her little sister because her mama has been dead out in these streets for a month now. But it took them that long to ID the body, which is so sad, y'all. And then we see Lulu go over to Crown Camacho's studio with his lawyer to make the paperwork legit for him to have 50% of the business. And it was funny because Crown was like, nah, nigga, I got 2 songs coming out. You gonna get your money. Like, just chill, baby. And I was like, who the fuck is he talking to? Like, first of all, nigga, I sell you your drugs. I know you ain't got no money. Okay. And you also don't have anything to negotiate with. So he pulls out his gun. So either your blood gonna be on this paper or your signature gonna be on this paper. Nigga, pick one. Okay, it was real simple. I'm like, so that's how Puffy got into the business. Nah, I'm just joking, but it is definitely a Suge Knight story in there. Okay, definitely something along those lines going on in there. Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? Something along those lines. Okay, so Lulu and Jess are just finished having sex. They laying in the bed, finished having great sex. And Jess is giving him ideas on how they should do a small tour and the stuff that they should do with the music business. And he don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, damn, it's just never enough, is it? And she was like, see, that's what's wrong with your simple-minded ass. I'm never satisfied. And I was just like, I'm not mad at Jess for that. That's a problem. But that's a problem for their relationship. But I feel like business-wise, you need to be listening to her. And you need to be really thinking about making it a business between the two of y'all. Because even if y'all stop fucking, her mindset about this shit is going to continue to put more money in your pocket because she's always going to be looking for the next thing. So when you get complacent, she won't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she may be a problem eventually, especially with the way she gonna start feeling herself, because she already feeling herself. Talking about my brother's career. Girl, go to bed. Your brother is a bad rapper that stole his whole little rap from his friend. So at the end of the day, you need to calm the fuck down. She works on my nerves a little bit, but I still like her gumption. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, Marvin goes to fuck Tony to get some of his frustrations out on her puss. And she's in there trying to get him to say that she owes him money for drugs. And he was like, bitch, I don't know what's wrong with you, but I don't have time for this shit. So he leaves. And then we find out she had 2 police officers and a bug in her office trying to get evidence of him selling her the drugs because she got caught up, you know, selling drugs out her club. So now the police are trying to get somebody bigger than her. I was just like, oh God. I'm so glad that Marvin didn't fall for that stupid shit. But Symphony heard the whole thing. So hopefully Symphony will give Rock the heads up. So Raquel meets with Juliana's cousin again, but he saw her meeting up with Malcolm in the park. So he wants to know what the fuck you doing meeting up with a police officer. And she was like, man, all good drug dealers got a dirty cop, nigga. Like, and what? Okay, he says he needs to check it out and make sure that everything is legit. But if he does, they can go through with the business. And she's like, all right, then everything gonna check out and I'll talk to you soon. And then we see Unique Boys roll up to Lulu's house with a Molotov cocktail, 2 of them, and about 3 or 4 niggas with some machine guns standing outside his house. Okay, so when they said that shit was about to get hot, Unique meant that shit. Okay, they set his house on fire, and while he was trying to get away from the fire, they shot the shit up. Okay, now they threw the second Molotov cocktail in there when Marvin comes driving down the street. Now I don't know why the fuck Marvin can't never just drive at people and hit them, but he continues to be like, oh man, motherfuck this. And then he'll be driving and you think he gonna hit somebody and then we're gonna be like, yeah, Marvin. But no, Marvin always ends up crashing into a fucking car. Okay. But either way, it was enough to get them niggas up out the way. So they ran off. He goes in the house after Lulu, drags Lulu out, gets down on the street. Ah! Somebody help me. I'm like, it would have behooved hood niggas to know CPR. It will behoove a hood nigga to know CPR. And I know it's 91 and that's asking for too much, but I swear for God, it would have been so amazing if this nigga would have been like, come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. Come on, Lou. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hope Lulu not dead, y'all. I hope Lulu not dead. I need for all of Lulu's sex scenes to not be over. Okay? Because, whew, Lord. It's the way he move his body. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, oh, I be like, really? You know what I'm saying? All of this, Michael? Like, all of this. All of this. Y'all. You hear me? If he don't make it, I kill him. Lou better make it, y'all. Lou better make it. Okay? I want to believe he's still alive in the bed right next to Scrap. I hope so too, y'all. But they did look like they was at a funeral in the preview to next week's episode with Marvin and Rock. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, y'all. It's the smoke inhalation. Yeah, I know. I know it was a smoke inhalation, y'all. That's what happened on This Is Us. That's how Jack died on This Is Us. That fucking smoke inhalation eventually gave him a heart attack. I think Lou is dead. It looked like they were at either a church or a funeral home on a preview. Lou is alive and will be on a mission. Scrap gotta go. They messed Scrappy up. Hospital chapel. Better be the hospital chapel. It better be the motherfucking hospital chapel, nigga. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be so upset. Okay. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That was Raising Kanan. That was basically a mashup of all the episodes that I missed. 6, 7, and 8. Now what? What y'all got to say now? Let me catch up on Life After Lockup because I haven't even been watching that shit. I don't know what's been happening for the past couple of episodes. But I'm gonna try to catch up on that one too. But y'all give me a moment. And like I said, I'm gonna try to give y'all a BondyBlue show probably later this evening if the internet permits. So I love you guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed this. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see y'all in the next one. All right. Peace out.